Forest Service Recreation Specialist.
Yep.
And Earth Day 2012 in Sheridan, and here you are. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
And what are you folks doing at Earth Day today with all these people coming by and asking questions? Tell us what you're up to.
Okay, we're featuring a display that talks about leaving no trace of your visit to wherever you go, national forests or national parks or wherever you might be in the out of doors. Going there, enjoying your trip, but leaving no trace of anything behind, so that you leave the place nicer and cleaner than you found it.
And we've all had that experience of coming to a nice spot and seeing somebody who left lots of traces behind.
Yes, that's correct.
And so I bought a little Optimus stove. And yeah, that's an outstanding way, because now when we're cooking, we're not pulling down timber and leaving ashes, and I think it's safer from a fire prevention perspective, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and in many places, fires are banned. In the Cloud Peak Wilderness, anything above 9,000 feet, no campfires are allowed. So you have to have a stove if you want to cook, or just eat your food cold.
So has Earth Day been successful for you? Have you had quite a few people come by to learn?
Yes, we have. The first part of the afternoon seems like there was more children, and we take them around on a little trail that teaches them the 7 principles of leave no trace.
7 principles. Can you name them all without looking?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that.
Well, we could grab a piece of paper real quick if you want.
No, I have them. The first one is to plan and prepare ahead, so that when you go on your excursion, you've got everything you need and you're not creating undue unsafe conditions for yourself, or you might have more of a tendency to have more of an impact on the land if you don't come prepared. So we kind of teach people things that they might want to take with them when they're backpacking or camping, and things that they might want to leave home and leave behind. And then the next station is to, when you're traveling or camping, you want to make sure that you're doing it on a surface that can kind of handle it. You don't want it on too wet or a marshy of a surface, or too close to water, or something like that. You want something where you're away from other people, away from the water, and where the ground can kind of take your impact, and you're not going to leave behind trampled area that may not recover. Okay, and let's see, next, and also when you're traveling on the trail, to stay on the trail, not go off the trail. If you see an obstacle, just walk over it, step over it, instead of starting to create multiple trails or a braided trail system. Another principle is to minimize your human waste. Pack your human waste out along with your waste, your trash and your litter. So pack it in, pack it out, or there are other methods of disposing of your human waste. And also, let's see, next one is to leave what you find, so that you're taking pictures and what you can remember in your mind, but you're not picking up flowers or artifacts or anything.
There goes my arrowhead collection.
There you go. Leave it there for other people to enjoy. Let's see. Next one is just what you were talking about, being prepared to cook your food. So bring a stove, or if you are going to have a fire, know how to do it with the minimum amount of impact to the land, and also know if you can have fires. Okay, so the proper thing to do with that. And then last but not least is to respect wildlife, to view them at a proper distance so that you're not disturbing them. And that's one of the reasons you might not want to camp right next to water as well, because the wildlife need that water for their drinking sources. So if you stay at least about 200 feet away from the water, it usually allows the wildlife not to be afraid and be able to come and drink in their natural habitat.
Well, Cheri, you clearly enjoy your job.
I do.
So you get to play in the great outdoors and get paid to do it.
That's right.
Plus, I notice there's some paperwork that goes along with it.
There's a little bit, yes.
Yeah, there's always that, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
All right. Well, listen, thanks so much for being here for Earth Day 2012, and thanks for that educational talk. I really learned a lot just in the few minutes that we've been together.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your time.
Okay, with the U.S. Forest Service, Earth Day 2012 in Sheridan.